Hi everyone, welcome to the Jason and Peely Project. This is Peely and I have the amazing Andy McFarland about to jump on with me. Andy launched the Figure Flipping Mastermind with his friend Justin Williams in 2016. His overwhelming passion for education and people has poured into the group and inspired so many of the current leaders to their success. I'm one of them. He originally began his mentoring path with I Love Real Estate Stories project in 2014. Look that up. I Love Real Estate Stories. It is a phenomenal and sometimes funny YouTube channel. He brought his first investment property in 2003, and since that time, he has bought and sold over 1,500 properties. He is the owner of Enlight Home Buyers, which currently purchases over 200 homes per year across Utah, New Mexico, and Indiana. He owns a variety of rental properties in multiple states, including single-family homes, apartment complexes, and storage units. He resides in Utah with his amazing wife and their 4 children. So listen in, this is a great show. I cannot wait to share Andy's knowledge with you. Thank you all. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Jason and Peely Project. I am super excited. As I said before, today's guest is awesome. He was one of the first mentors I ever had in the real estate industry. And he was the one person that gave me the permission to succeed. So I want to introduce you all to Andy McFarland. Welcome to the show, Andy.
Thank you, Peely. Thank you for that kind introduction too.
You're
awesome. Can I tell you this something for about 15 seconds?
Go ahead.
Peely is like the most grateful, kind, lights up a room. You guys can see right now, those of you that are watching on video, she just like glows of stuff. And her husband, Jason, is also amazing. And what you guys might know is they've been doing you guys know they do multifamily, but I've invested a couple of multifamily projects and they are super organized and detailed. So people don't know, oh, if I get into this, is it going to be the same as they pitch? Yes, it is. And they're awesome. So I appreciate Jason and all the stuff he does, the detailed emails and all the updates. And they are amazing. So there you go. There's your intro on Jason and Peely.
Andy, you are incredible. Thank you so much for that. You didn't have to do that. It's like, I love talking with you. I love talking with you in this podcast because I get to share this conversation with everyone, because every single conversation I've ever had with you has just been almost like mind-blowing, because I always learn something different from you. And this conversation could go anywhere. So where are we going to take this conversation today, Andy?
I don't know, but you set the bar pretty high for people. Can we lower the bar a little bit?
Okay, no, you know what? No,
a
rising tide raises all ships. So let's raise all ships together. Let's talk about permission. Let's talk about getting the permission to succeed, since I brought that up. Where did you come up with that concept? And how do you share it with all the folks that are out there, especially the people that are listening right now? Because I know there's someone out there that needs the permission to succeed. So what would you tell them in this moment?
Oh, man. So how did I come up with the concept? I didn't come up with the concept. It's been around since I think the beginning of time. And I think all of us as human beings, all of us, right? Everybody looks at everybody else and thinks the grass is greener, and those people are confident and they have something that I don't have. But the reality is we all have doubts, and like we have confidence issues, and we feel like we're not good enough, yet everyone else is better than us. So where did that come from? It came from a person who gave it to me years ago. And I think there's always people along in our lives that are trying to give it to us, right? I think it's always there. It's just that whole idea of when the student is ready, the teacher appears, or when you're ready to receive that, you'll receive it. So the person in my life that gave it to me, his name was Ryan. Met him at a conference, and he was a guy that was just like me. So for whatever reason, when he was saying it, I received it because he was similar to me. I saw him as kind of an equal, and then he told me that I could be just like him, and he was at a lot higher level than I was at that time. So for whatever reason, I received it, and I received that permission. So yeah, and I think we're all, it's not done, right? Like we'll keep going to higher levels, but I appreciate you saying that I had some influence on you getting permission, because we all give that to people. And I'm sure you've been influential in giving that permission to a lot of other people. So I would say that anybody that's listening, you do have permission. You really do. Like you're no different than anybody else. I know you have insecurities and doubts and all that stuff, but I do too. Peely probably does. Maybe Peely doesn't, but we all need people in our lives to give us that confidence and know that like, you can do this too, I'm not special, right? You can do this too, whatever it is that you want to do. So I don't know, that's a rambling way of saying how I got my permission.
Well, no, that was incredible because if you guys heard the bio I said before, Andy has this amazing experience. I mean, I'm gonna just re-say it, purchases over 200 homes a year. Like, you have to have some huge, huge systems, huge belief in yourself to be able to do that. So just you instilling that with everyone else that is listening and everyone else that you come in contact with, I feel gets a little bit of that permission to succeed and level up their lives. So thank you for that. So for anyone who is listening in this exact moment, what is it that you think could get them into the next level of success? If they're reaching for something, if they're looking towards a new life, a better life, just up-leveling their life, what is one bit of advice that you can give to them in this moment?
Yeah, I'm going to say it, and then I'm just going to say it in a quote that I love. Giving first. Seeking first to give to somebody else. So the quote that I love from that, it's a Zig Ziglar quote that says, help enough other people get what they want and you'll get what you want. I think too often we go into something thinking, what can I get from this? And we come with that selfish attitude, right? But the more that I've been try to look at things from other people's perspective, whether that be a seller, if you're a wholesaler out there or a house flipper, you're thinking okay, let's look at what they need first and help solve their needs, and then I'll get what I want. Or if it's a team member. So I'd say all of it, Fila just mentioned, I flip 200 houses a year. Now my company does. But that's as a result of a team. Well, that team come together because I was able to, they helped me too, but I was able to help people on the team to do what they do best. And now they are the ones that are helping enable me to do that. It's not because of me, it's because of them. So I think, look at that, right? Be grateful for other people and seek first to help them. And it's just amazing how when they can feel that love and that energy, that they're going to want to help you too. And it's everyone's better for it, I think. So that's the best I can say. Don't be selfish, right? I mean, we're all selfish at times. I'm not saying I'm not selfish. I am sometimes, but just really try to look out for other people. And the more you do that, the more it comes back to you. It really does. So that's the best advice I could give on that, because I'm really nothing special, but I've just had an amazing team of people that have come around me that all the rising tides, as Peely said, have lifted all of the boats, everybody on the team. I think if you interview anybody that's on my house flipping company in the team, they would all say, yeah, I'm absolutely better because I'm here. And I'm sitting here telling you guys right now on the podcast that I am not the boss of that team. I am blessed to be a part of that team. And they have definitely risen my boat too, as that tide has risen over the years.
All right, so Peely and I are all about large multifamily, but we are here today because there was an event that kicked off our real estate career, and we want to bring it to you.
It is called Flip Hacking Live. I know the name says flipping, but hear us out. This was the quintessential event that kick-started our careers in real estate.
So it gave us everything we use today. It gave us marketing, how to talk to investors, how to really build our base and build our team that we use today to really do what we do in large multifamily. And that's why we're bringing you this special discount. If you go to Flip Hacking Live today and you put in JP, tickets, which just went up to $397, well, they're going to give you $100 off that we're going to pay for because that's how much we believe in this event.
So go there, go to the link, click on it, learn about it, and go to this event. You will not be sorry.
Let's do this.
I love everything that you just said, just being part of your team, not being the boss, you're definitely the leader, but you don't see yourself as higher than. Being a part of the team and riding the ship that is your team. And Andy, I'm going to disagree with you because you are special. You are awesome, and I love the fact that you are on my show. Thank you so very much for coming on. So talking about rising people's ships, I know there is an amazing conference coming up called Flip Hacking Live, and you are a part of that. You founded Seven Figure Flipping with Justin Williams back in 2016 with your friend Justin Williams, and he is amazing. I need to go and talk to that guy again. But he has since sold the company to Bill Allen. So you and Bill are putting on this fantastic conference called Flip Hacking Live. Can you tell my listeners a little bit about that?
Yeah, Flip Hacking Live has been this cool thing that we've done. This is going to be the 5th year, and it's just, we bring a lot of people together that aren't professional speakers. They're just guys that have a true real life experience right now in the real estate industry. So every year I feel like this pressure to bring something that's going to be valuable to the listeners. So it's just amazing. A lot of speakers with real life experience in real estate, sharing their best stuff they've got for the 30 or 45 minutes that they get to present. And I'm no different than that, right? I'm no different than that. So this year, it's been kind of a reflective year for me. So I'm really thinking about what it's been over the years that I feel like has given me, there's been ups and downs, right? But I've been thinking a lot. Boy, here's why it's reflective, Peely. I don't know about you. I don't think you're this old yet, but I turned 40 this year. So turning 40 is kind of like this, the old midlife crisis.
This year too.
All right, did you turn 40?
Uh-huh.
When did you, or when did you turn 40? In July. Okay,
I turned 40 in July.
We're totally the same age then. But it just seems like this time in your life, we kind of reflect what's happened and what's going to go forward, and you look at that. So that's what it was for me. So I found myself earlier this year on a trip with my family, driving and having this kind of reflective thing. And I thought to myself, Mike, this is what I need to share. This is what I need to share. So good, bad, and ugly, I'm just going to share what it was, because I didn't know 17 years ago when I kind of started this journey. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I thought I did, but it always looks different than you think along the way. But there's lessons and things there. So I want to share that stuff. And also there's some very tactical things that I want to share that I've done over the years that when I share that with even high-level real estate investors, they go, what? You do what? Tell me about that. So I'm going to share that too, because I feel like, and I've never shared any of that stuff before. So anyway, that's what I'm planning on sharing. But Flip Hacking Live, it's great to be able to share things, but it's also great to be able to absorb things from other people who are doing the same thing I'm doing. Like they're reflecting, they're thinking about what they want to share, and they're giving it to you and kind of giving you their best. So anyway, that's what Flip Hacking Live is.
I cannot wait for it. And folks, I have never, and I've heard you speak a lot. I have never heard Andy, and he's spoken on a lot of different topics over the years that I've known him. I've never heard him share something that did not uplift my life. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please click on the link below. I'm going to have it there. Flip Hacking Live. You need to do this. This is the real estate conference that you need to go to. You want to up-level your life, whether in any aspect. And this is coming from somebody who's only in multifamily right now. I don't flip houses, but this conference right here, don't let the name dissuade you. It is a conference for everyone. It is a conference that you're going to get to listen to these amazing speakers, and Andy is just one of them. And besides, I think, I can't say this on the podcast, but I will. I think you're going to even be better than their main speakers, because you are awesome, and I cannot wait to listen to you speak. Wow. So, yes.
You just raised the bar again,
everyone
guys.
Who's listening right now. So everyone that's listening right now, if you haven't gotten your ticket, please click the link below. Do yourself a favor. Find out about it. Find out about 7-Figure Flipping. Find out about the team that they've created there, this amazing team, and get your ticket to Flip Hacking Live. You won't regret it. In fact, you won't regret it so much that if you click on that link and you buy that ticket, you are actually going to get $100 off. Jason and I will actually pay Flip Hacking Live $100 to send you to Flip Hacking Live. Does that sound great?
Are you serious?
That sounds great, right?
Are you really doing that?
I'm serious. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Just because I'm talking to you right now, Andy, and Jason and I are going to send people there, because we believe in Flip Hacking Live, and I believe in the people that speak there. These are people. I haven't shared this yet, but I'm going to share it because you're Andy, and I share things with you. This group helped Jason and I so much when we first started. We had just started flipping. We were doing these projects that were too big. And this group taught us how to really do it, how to systematize, how to hire correctly, how to do all the things that we now do in our multifamily business. We learned back in 7-Figure Flipping. We paid the money, got into the group, and we were surrounded by just people who were just up-leveling their lives on a constant basis. We got to watch them do, and we got to learn from some of the best, and we got to grow with this family. So just the fact that you get to go to Flip Hacking Live on a discount, you have to do it. I swear to you, this is the group. Without this group, I don't know that Jason and I would be where we are today, or at least it would have taken us a lot longer. It has given us the permission to succeed. So Andy, back to you, because this is your podcast.
Wow.
If you can give my audience one last bit of advice, this is the last thing that they'll ever hear from you, what would it be?
It's not the last thing I ever hear from me. because after that glowing review you just gave,
No.
like, I'm surprised who wouldn't go to Flip Back in Life. And you offering to pay the $100, like, guys, that's not just like a promotional thing that she gets. Like, she's actually going to pay $100 because I know that there's no other discounts. So that is absolutely true. So I have never been more touched by it. Like, that is really cool. That you care that much about somebody who's listening, who you don't know personally, that you're willing to invest $100 in them and their experience, even though you'll probably never even know about that. That is really cool. So, guys,
and let me know about it because I want to know about it.
So that's just a testament. We started this podcast with me kind of doting on you a little bit, and that is absolutely true. You are grateful, you are kind, you are glowing, and that, what you just shared right there, that is absolutely a testament to that. So thank you for doing that, caring enough about people on your podcast that you don't even know that you really want to impact their lives. Like, that is really cool. So I hope they do take that. I hope they do take you up on that and have you help them, their tuition, I guess, to go there. And I hope that they hear something there that will change their life, because I've gone to different conferences and my life has been changed over the years. And I'm going to do my best to bring the best I can to this. And I know everybody else is as well. So I hope they come there, and I hope I hear their stories too, because that's super impactful for their stories. So thank you, Peely. You're awesome. You and Jason are awesome. Thanks for doing this.
Of course. And that wasn't smoke and mirrors. You all know that. If you've been listening to my podcast, you know that what we say is true. Click on that link. This program, and if you listen to any podcast that I've ever talked about seven-figure flipping about, this program changed our life. So do it. Do yourself a favor. Click that link, at least find out a little bit more about it. I promise you will not be dissatisfied. You will walk away a new person. So everyone, thank you so much for listening today. You are amazing. I'm so grateful. And Andy, I am so grateful to you for being on. We need to do this more often. Thank you so very much.
Thanks, Peely. Thank you.
Join us for your second cup of coffee every Monday through Friday at noon.
Live every day, bringing us our best content we've done so far. Super excited, super engaging, bunch of great guests. We're here to answer your questions, and we so appreciate you listening. Make sure to check this out.
Can't wait to see you.